GDP growth rate was lower than 5.4% in 2 quarters, quarter 4 of 21-22 and quarter 3 of 22-23. So it's important to understand that this drop happened just 2 quarters in the last 12 quarters that we're talking about. So let us not sort of pick on that one and predict future. This has been a steady growth and a steady sustained growth. So I'd like to place that perspective with the numbers before me. The regular union budget was passed by the newly constituted Lok Sabha post-parliamentary elections in middle of August 2024. Effectively, the implementation of new announcements of this government commenced after the Appropriation Act was passed by the Parliament in August 2024. Effectively, it is from August that we are starting to give emphasis to many of the things, inclusive of capital expenditure, and therefore we are now talking within 4 months after the full regular budget was presented in August. So the situation is no different from one seen in earlier years when parliament elections were conducted. So that's a very important consideration which I would like the honourable members to take on board. When annual Lok Sabha elections happen, those years do have a certain flow of resources, do have a certain ground-related expenditure happening, and when it picks up, the growth rate also picks up. But the blip is got to be understood in the broader context. Headline inflation was controlled at 3.9% between 1999 and 2004. Between 2004 and 2009, inflation surged to 5.6%, and again, you can compare it with the previous 99 to 2004, which I'm talking about. But when you came to 2009 to 14, it spiraled to 10.2%, representing a catastrophic failure to control rising prices. Come again to 2014 to 24, inflation was brought back to 5.1%. The pattern that is emerging, if you look at it for the last 25 years nearly, is NDA period times inflation is well under control, whereas non-NDA, particularly UPA, it touches double digit. So let us not forget this pattern when we want to criticize one another about inflation and inflation control. Number of taxpayers disclosing, this is a very interesting information, sir. Number of taxpayers disclosing foreign assets were 60,467 in the year 21-22. Now it is 2 lakh taxpayers in 24-25. The Black Money Act is actually having a deterrent effect on a lot of taxpayers that today they come forward on their own to disclose their foreign assets. Sir, very important data is 82 cases till 30 June have been referred to the ED under the PMLA Act. 82 cases. Sir, specific numbers were asked. Total tax collected under the BMA, Black Money Act, in crores of rupees is 2,655 crores as of June 2024. Total money raised under the Black Money Act. Number of cases in which assessments have been passed are 697. Demand raised 17,520 crores. Number of cases in which penalty has been levied, 341 cases. Penalty levied in crores, 9,971.47 crores. Prosecution launched, 163. Number of cases where assessment is pending, 531. Number of cases where penalty initiated and pending, 532. So these are the actual figures to show that the PMLA and the Black Money Act are actually giving their due returns of the taxpayer money, which has got to be obtained for the sake of the country.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.